Ladies and gentlemen, my name's Glen Carlson, and in this episode I explain why pitching is like drug dealing. When it comes to pitching, success is a staged event. So most people don't realize that there is a very specific way in which the brain likes to process information. So if you're pitching and you say anything at all that's confusing, it's going to trigger a cortisol response, which is a stress drug in the brain, which is not a good thing. However, if you're able to communicate in a way that is compelling and clear and interesting, it actually triggers a dopamine response in the brain, which triggers memory, which triggers recall, which also triggers this feel-good drug, which is a pretty good thing to do if you're looking at pitching an idea. I'm going to cut to a little clip that was filmed at one of our brand accelerators last year. Michalewicz talks about the very first step in creating a compelling pitch.
So let me start off by saying that the first ingredient in a pitch is understanding what the objective of a pitch is. Before you get into any specifics, what are you actually trying to achieve? Now, it's not question time, and I would ask the question, tell me, what do you think is the objective? But what's going through your head right now should be things like, well, the objective is to make a sale. It's to get a customer, right? It's none of those things. Whatever's going through your mind is probably wrong at the moment. The only objective of every pitch you do in your life is to get to the next step. That's the only objective, period. There is no other objective than this for every pitch you ever do. Most people confuse pitching with making a sale, getting a customer. That might be the end result, but to get to the end result, there are steps that you have to go through. If I meet you and I ask you 10 seconds later to become a customer, I don't have a business at the moment, but if I did, you'd probably say no, because I haven't followed all of the steps between the introduction and a purchase order at the end. So I've created here for you what I call the pitching funnel, which is similar to a sales funnel, the stages of pitching. And you begin with a very simple elevator introductory pitch, the objective of which is to get to the next stage.
Now at our next series of brand accelerators that are coming up in February and March, Matthew's going to go through the entire sequence, so I encourage you to check it out. The link's below, and here's a taste.
And have a go again.